Deadlifts and back day. Let's get it. You know what, guys? I forgot my straps upstairs. Give me just a second. Hey, Susie, what's up? All right. What's up, Morgan? All right, give me a second, guys. Still warming up here. Whew. What's up, Heather? How's it going? All right, guys. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button. I feel like this isn't back far enough, but close enough. I'll move in a minute. All right, so we got 365. This is my second time back deadlifting in a while after having that hematoma. So which is crazy. I gotta show you guys something here in just a minute. All right, there we go. Whew. All right, 365. We'll start for a first set. See how that feels. Slowly move our way up. We'll get well over 400 pounds today. Damn strap came undone. Well, Heather, here's the thing is yesterday, I ate more food yesterday than I probably in the last 2 weeks combined. Yesterday was the first time I cheated on my diet in almost 2 weeks, and I ate everything from ice cream to burgers, fries, all those things. So, getting back at it today, back on the diet, back in the weight room, and we'll do some cardio later. So, I'm one of those weird people who actually enjoy running. All right, so 365 was pretty easy. Guys, we got 9 y'all beautiful folks on. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, show some support. I truly appreciate that. No, I didn't have any purple Doritos. I did buy some beef jerky, some cluster almonds. I got ice cream, guys. I'm telling you, I ate everything yesterday. I felt bad, but it feels good, you know. I give myself usually 1 day every 2 weeks where I can eat whatever I want. The other 13 days, I follow a perfect diet. I'm down 67.5 pounds on my goal. On my way to, I think 225 is where I want to end up at. You think we need to do some burpees again? Thanks, Susie. Appreciate that. Let me pin that comment. There we go. All right. Let's see. right, 65. Let's go for 395. Let's go 395. All right, guys, I'm going to move this back. Hold on. I think that's a little bit better. All right, here we go, guys. All right, 395. And it's crazy, guys. So when I started my weight loss journey, this part of my belt was up here. So look at this. This is how many inches I've lost off my waist. So, I mean, you're talking 12 inches I've lost off my waist from here to here. It's absolutely insane. All right, 395. Oh. What's up, babe? Man, guys, this might be time for new Versa grips as these ones keep falling down. All right, so that was 395. I ain't gonna lie, that definitely felt heavy. So I think I'll take off the 10 and 5s and just throw another 25 on there. And let's go for 415. We got 415. Guys, we got 14 of y'all beautiful folks on. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Appreciate the support. Oh, my dream, he may be dead. So, oh my goodness, you're ridiculous. Kenneth, what do I eat? So in the morning, so I usually wake up at 10 to 7 usually. And I just have black coffee up until about 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock I have a half a protein shake. And then noon I have the other half a protein shake. 1 o'clock to 1:30 I have 1 cup rice, white rice, 1 cup broccoli, 1 cup chicken. And so pre-measured out meals. And then around 4:30 I have another one of those. I come home, I lift weights. It just depends. I've been told recently I do like what's called the bro workout. Like I basically do arms one day, chest one day, back one day, legs one day, and shoulders another. And then after that, I go running, run 3 to 5 miles a night. Usually it's 4 to 5. And then after that, I head and do my last meal, which is 3 whole eggs, 3 egg whites, a cup of non-fat cottage cheese, and then some kind of fruit, which is usually pear. I really prefer blackberries. Blackberries and cherries are usually my favorite. Pear, apple, orange, some kind of fruit. And that's like my sweets for the day. So I eat roughly 1,800 calories a day. All right, guys. So next up, we got 415. I'm going to really see if I can cinch down this Versa grips because I'm losing my grip. That's what's up, guys. All right, guys, 415 for 4. I think last set we'll throw 425 on there and see what we can do. So think about this, guys. Months and months ago, 6, 7, 8, 10 months ago, before I got hurt, I had my hematoma, before I'd lost all the weight, I was pulling 455, 465 for 4. But again, at that time I was 303 at my heaviest. Now I'm down to 236 and a half. So down, what is that, 67 and a half pounds. So obviously the heavier you are, when you see the big guys like Thor, Eddie Hall, the Mountain, those guys pulling, ridiculous amounts of weight. They're also 450, 500 pounds. So the more weight you have on you, the easier it is to pull. Guys, we got 22 of y'all beautiful folks on in here. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen. Let's see that like button go up. Hit that subscribe. Show some support, man. I'm just an average dude out here just trying to lose weight and motivate people. Hey, Danny, will you grab my smelling salt and bring it down here? If you're still watching. Thanks for whoever hit that 4th like. I appreciate it. I'm going to give it another couple minutes, guys, before I do this last set. I usually like to give a pretty decent break in between heavy sets. And then once I get into the rest of the workout, things will pick up with, you know, roughly a minute break in between sets. So all right, what did I say? So we got 4. So I don't know if you guys could see, but we got 2 45s, 2 35s, and a 25. So with the 2 35s, that's 365. With the 25, it's 50, so you got 415. We'll throw another 5 on each side. Let's see what happens. All right, let's go. Whew. All right. Woo! Woo! Oh, that smelling salt will get you every time. All right, guys. That's it. All right, now we gotta speed up the workout. Guys, that smelling salt. That's my first time actually ever really using it. Yeah, that'll definitely get you there. Guys, do you guys have any questions working out, dieting, and stuff like that? At one point I was a certified personal trainer. Kind of quit doing that for a while. And again, any questions on certain exercise diets or anything, feel free to ask any questions. and move y'all beautiful people over here. How's everybody doing today? Whew. Oh, man, guys, feels great, baby. I took Friday, Saturday off. That's like my 2 normal days off this week because I work out 5, take 2 days off. So usually it depends on my work schedule, but took 2 consecutive days off. It feels so good to be back in the gym after having a couple days off. Thanks for all those likes, guys. Appreciate all that support. Susie, how's everything going? Oh, I'm struggling. Yeah, I was up a little bit after 7 today, had to work this morning, and ended up working like 6.5 hours this morning. Drive an hour there, hour back. Time to get in the gym and just destroy things. All too often we make too many excuses by why we can't achieve whatever it is we want to achieve. For someone who works multiple jobs, runs a business, does tons of side quests, super ADHD, dyslexic, we can make excuses if we want to. Or we can decide that we can block out all that noise, we can block out all the extraness, and decide if we want to reach our goals. And at a certain point, I just decided that, I don't want to be fat anymore. That's what it came down to. We went on a family vacation, and there was a weight limit on the slide. The weight limit was 285 pounds. And I went on the slide at 303 anyways, ended up getting hurt, flipped over, smashed my toe, ended up breaking a toe. And I was like, I can't be fat anymore. My kids are young. I have to do better so I can participate in stuff with my kids. Now that so I can live longer. Like when you're overweight, it affects everything you do. It affects your ability to play with your kids. It affects your ability to get off the couch and get outside. So at a certain point, I'm like, I just got to be done. And so about 13 months ago, I just made a decision that I want to be better. I have to do better. And so I'm not taking any pills. I'm not taking any injections. I'm not doing anything extra. I spend 5 days in the gym. I do cardio outside or on the treadmill, and I just eat healthy. So at a certain point, we just got to decide what it is we want to do. And if anybody has any questions on how to do it, absolutely reach out. Like, again, at one point I was a certified personal trainer. I'm a social work. Like, if you need help achieving your goals, reach out. I'd love to help support you. Susan, the new treadmill I'm indifferent on because I haven't used it a lot. So like, I feel like there's still a lot of oil still under the belt, and I can't run on it because it feels like it slips and I'm gonna fall. So definitely not a new fan of the new treadmill yet. But as time progresses and I feel like I use it more, I think it'll be fine. Like if I walk on it at like a 3.8 to a 4 speed, I'm fine. When I try to run it like a 6 or a 7, I feel like it glitches, like it slips, and so it's a whole vibe. Guys, we got 24 of y'all beautiful folks in here. Doesn't cost anything if y'all just double tap that screen. Let's see if we can get up to 10 likes. I truly appreciate that love and support. All right, guys, so we've done 4 sets of heavy deadlifts. We started out at 365, 395, 415, and then we finished out with 425 for 3. We did 4 sets of bent over rows, and now we'll go to lat pull downs. Well, that's definitely way too late. Way too late. I've been trying to train my Huskies on the treadmill for winter. That would be nice, Susie. Could you imagine Bowser or Bella or Bailey on a treadmill? Seems like a tragedy waiting to happen. Susie, did you see my short about the truffle shuffle earlier? Remember back in the day when I did the whole truffle shuffle and I was like massive? Now it's funny, it's like I do it and it's like, whoa, wait a minute, you almost have 6 abs, buddy. It was pretty cool. I was going back through and I rewatched part of the live from a couple days ago and I was like, damn, like it's crazy what a time for difference looks for the truffle shuffle. Let me just move this just. Hey, it's good to see you going live again. It's been a while. Caitlin, we're doing good. Kids are good, family's good, dog's good. Just been incredibly busy with life And I started working on a Planet Fitness once in a while, so I have a chance to work out with other people and not just consistently in my basement, which I think is kind of helping some of my growth too. Getting around other people that have like-minded goals has definitely helped motivate me. I mean, I don't have to know the people in the gym to know that, like, I want to look like, so-and-so over here, or, hey, let me try that exercise that guy's doing over there. That's look pretty cool. So, I love when you go to the right gym and you have really, really, really good gym culture, it'll change everything. I'll give you guys an example. So I went to the gym on, I think it was Thursday, and I forgot my Versa grips or my wrist straps at home. So I do really heavy shrugs. I'm talking 400 plus pounds. I don't have the grip strength to hold on to it. So I walked up to this random older gentleman, probably in his 50s, like, hey man, I'm like, this is really weird. I'm like, but can I borrow your straps? I don't have the grip strength to hold on to it. And I forgot my at home. He's like, yeah man, absolutely, take them. And like, I didn't know what the guy was gonna say, but he was like almost offended that I even asked. He's like, yeah man, take them. And so like, I did all my sets because this guy allowed me to use it. And that's what gym culture is about. Like, people that will literally just bring you up. And so when you go to the right gym and you find that right gym culture, it will change everything. Your whole idea of the gym. Nobody should be afraid to go to the gym. Like, you should look forward to it. You should look forward to the conversations. And if you're going to the gym where people are making fun of you, or they're being toxic, or they're staring, or they're videotaping you, then you're at the wrong gym. When you go to the right gym and you find that right gym culture, it'll change everything. So for me, I work out down here 2 to 4 days a week, and then the other times I go and work out at my Planet Fitness. And the Planet Fitness, where I work out in Saginaw, completely different. Like, they're not about the lunk alarm, they're not about ridiculous. Everybody's in there just to get swole, and everybody's positive. No, I haven't. I just gotten home from watching. Yeah, Susie, if you get a chance, just watch the video. It's pretty funny. That's good. I was wondering how y'all been. Okay, Kaylin, yeah, I'm going to try to hop on a few more times a week. Guys, we got 22 people on, 5 likes. Double tap that screen. I truly appreciate it. Whew. And then after I'm done lifting, guys, I'll go outside and do cardio. So I'll try to probably run 2 to 3 miles. So probably 2 miles today, and then I'll walk another 2 to 3 miles. So usually do an hour total. Usually it takes me about 9 minutes to run a mile. So 18 to 20 minutes to run 2 miles, and then another 40 minutes. I usually walk at a pretty heavy pace, so I can get about another 3 miles in 45 minutes. So if we do an hour and 5 minutes, I'll do 5 minutes of cardio, or 5 miles of cardio today. So my goal is to lose another about 11 pounds, 11 and a half pounds. So I was 303 to be 225. Think about that in 13 months, 14 months. So huge goals I want to achieve. Dang, guys. All right, so we've done 4 sets of heavy deadlifts, 4 sets of bent over rows, 4 sets of lat pull downs. Now we'll move on to seated rows. So Obviously, I'm limited to what I have at home compared to what I have if I went to the gym. So I'll kind of move it this way. Oh, that's funny. That wasn't even up all the way. All right. Let's move this down. Oh. It's crazy for the amount of people on the limited comments, but that's okay. Oh, you're good, Susie. It's just a bunch of people on just low comments, but that's okay. I'm here to get a good workout in and support the people. I've actually had 2 people reach out to one I used to work with and one I went to school with and said, hey, can you please keep posting your content like the way you are? They're like, it's very motivating. The one person's like, by the stuff you posted, he's like, I started going back to the gym and eating healthy. He's like, I gained a bunch of weight. He's like, I was like 205, I was up to 285. He's like, but I lost some weight. Another girl that I was pretty good friends with in middle school. Then we went to high school together, graduated together, and she messaged me the other day. She's like, hey, I've lost like 114 pounds. She's like, I love your content. Can you please keep it up? She's like, she's like, your story, the weight you've lost, the work you put in every day, you're doing it all naturally. You know, you're just doing the cardio, the lifting, eating healthy. She's like, it's huge. She's like, so continue, keep it up. And she's like, if you ever need a private cheerleader, she's like, just message me and I got you. And I was like, you know what? I got you too, because she's done amazing work. And so society, that's what I do is just support each other more. I'm telling you, life becomes a hell of a lot easier if we're just nice to each other. I know, Susie, isn't that pretty cool? Like, again, I'm talking to people I haven't talked to in years, and it's just the ability to give back is just awesome. Like, I do a lot of this stuff for me, but if I can help other people, it really does go a long ways. Okay, probably gonna ask a million times, but what does your diet look like? PT, my diet, I eat the same thing every day. So one of my superpowers is I'm super ADHD. I was diagnosed as a young kid, so I can hyperfixate on things. So I make a protein shake of double chocolate Synthesis 6 by the 10-pound bags. It's $96 on Amazon, and put 2 scoops in there. It's 50 grams of protein, 400 calories. And I get up around 7 o'clock. I drink black coffee from 7 to 10. I drink half of it at 10 o'clock. I drink the other half at 11 or at noon. And then at 1:30, I have pre-made meals that my wife so graciously pre-packs and pre-makes my meals. And so it's 1 cup white rice, 1 cup broccoli, 1 cup chicken. And so I usually eat that about 1:30. And then I do it one of the other way. So If I'm working out at home, then I'll eat my next meal about 4 or 4:30. I'll eat the whole thing because I have an hour drive home. If I'm working out in Saginaw where I work at, I eat half of that meal of rice, chicken, broccoli. Again, the exact same thing. I'll eat half of it, go work out, and then on my drive home after workout, I'll eat the other half of it, and then I go run 4 to 5 miles when I get home. And then for dinner, I have 3 whole eggs, 3 egg whites, a full cup of low-fat cottage cheese because it's a casein protein. Casein protein is a slow digested protein, which is good to have before bed because then you have protein in your system throughout the night. And then some kind of fruit. So whether it's strawberries, I prefer blackberries and cherries are usually my favorite, but again, I'll do whatever. I'll do pears, apples, preferably not oranges. I feel like oranges are really sugary, but I'll do oranges, really kind of whatever fruit we have, whatever's on sale. I'm also very cheap and frugal, so yeah, so my diet's about 1,800 calories a day. So I've changed it a few times as I continue to lose weight. I have to change my diet. So I was doing like protein shake, 2 meals, protein shake, and then like my dinner. But I got rid of that second protein shake. So now I went from like 2,200 calories a day to roughly 1,800 calories a day. So 1,800 calories. There's certain points where like I get pretty hungry throughout the day because again I'm still a pretty big dude, but it's worked for me. I've cut up well, I got another 11 pounds to go. So I went from 303, I'm like 236, 237 right now, and I want to drop down to 225, I think is like my final cut weight. So yeah, guys, if you're new in here and haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. I truly appreciate that support. That's funny, guys. This last one wasn't up this whole time. So yeah, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe. I truly appreciate it. My thing is, I just want to be here to support everybody else. Like, I fully believe if I can do it, y'all can do it. I ain't nothing special. Like, I'm just like everybody else. Work, kids, run my own business, do all those things. So we always got time. I mean, if you don't got time to go to the gym, go to YouTube, type in workout, and then just follow whatever the workout is there. Like, you could do no weighted equipment, beach body stuff. Anything by Shaun T is amazing. So, Susie, I didn't realize I wasn't using the last one ever. So it's like, I feel like maybe it's too tall now, but yeah. People who say they don't have time to work out, it's just an excuse because they don't want to work out. Everybody has time. I mean, I work 7 days a week a lot of the time, 6 days a week, 60 hours, and I still have time. And the thing is, I can argue, like, I still know I'm fat. Like, I would call myself a fat person, and I'm arguably in the best shape of my life. But in society, we all too often will just say things like, oh, you're great, like, you look fine, blah, 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 while people are extremely unhealthy. Like, we need to stop sugarcoating anything. Obviously, you don't need to be mean. There's no need to be a dick about stuff. But again, like, to be honest about, like, our health and taking care of ourselves, it could be as simple, like, another trick I use, when I park at work, I park to the farthest parking spot away from the door, and I walk in. So that's just an extra, 500 steps I get to the building, an extra 500 steps I get back. If I have to go to my car a couple times throughout the day, that's another 3,000 steps. When I work at the hospital, I park way in the back at the hospital. And so that's probably an extra 800 steps I get just going from my car into there. So leave for work an extra 10 minutes early, and I just take a walk. So anytime you get extra steps in, makes a huge difference towards how many calories you burn at the end of the day. And losing weight is a simple math problem. How many calories you eat versus how many calories do you burn? I thought you looked taller. I know, Susie, that's kind of the goal. Like, back in the day, kids used to be like, dang, Dad, you're fat, or dang, Dad, this. Like, and I used to be embarrassed. And it kind of would piss me off, but I look back at it and, like, the kids weren't wrong. Like, they were 100% right. Like, I was just extremely overweight and drinking pop. I was drinking, coffee with creamer in it in the morning. And then I was going to an energy drink. Then a pop. The amount of sugary stuff I was eating per day was just pathetic. And I was justifying it because I was tired and stuff. And it was all just one big excuse. Once you stop making excuses, you see a huge difference. Hey, what's up, Becky? It's been a long time. How are you? American Beauty. Paul, I feel like it seems familiar, but I'm not sure. What's it about? Complete side note. You all see this documentary on Netflix where the mom bullies her kids, where the mom bullies her daughter with, like, text messages, and, like, that's a whole different level of, like, crazy. Thanks, Joy. I appreciate that. Life's been crazy, Becky. What's going on? Oh, that video made you sick? Yeah, it is crazy, Susie. Like, Dan and I watched that, and I'm like, this can't be real life. Like, I kind of knew what was going on, but then you watch it, and like what is wrong with her? There's definitely personality disorder there. Kevin Spacey working out in his home gym changed his life. You should find it, and it's awesome. Paul, I'll definitely take a look. So, and the guys, the thing is, it's like, for those that want a home gym, and obviously you have to have the space for it first, but Facebook Marketplace, I bought everything off Facebook Marketplace. And so people buy equipment because they want to work out and they want to lose weight and they want to do well and they have all these great ideas, but then they lose the motivation. And so then they sell all the equipment pennies on a dollar. Like, I got this rack, 300 pounds and stuff like that, I think for like $150 so many years ago. I had someone deliver an Olympic bar with 300 pounds worth of weight to my house for $100. Like, those weights alone are like, what, $300-400 nowadays? I bought the mats. The mats I bought cash. Those were expensive. Those were like a couple $100. But then, I've just slowly started just kind of building up. But a lot of the stuff I got from Facebook Marketplace, pennies on the dollar. Got to get back to work. Thank you for the inspiration. Have a great day. Hey, Peachy, if you ever have any questions, anything, seriously, feel free to reach out. I got you. So, we all just need to support each other. I actually didn't realize how quick I was moving. I was like, dang, I've only been working out for about, well, I guess I came down, stretched and warmed up stuff, so I've probably been down here almost an hour. What's my max bench? Well, prior to losing the weight, when I was 303 pounds, my max bench was 385. My max bench right now is probably 325, 335. I don't know, I don't max out very often. So I deadlifted earlier. Is it Trey Ray or Trey Ray? I deadlifted earlier. I pulled 425 for 3, then I pulled 415 for 4, then 425 for 3 for deadlifts. But if I had to guess, my bench right now is probably 325, 335, and I'm weighing in at 235. Now I think about it, I benched the other day, and obviously it was on the Smith machine because I was at Planet Fitness, but I think I put up 295 for 4. So, not bad. Especially because I'm at a massive calorie deficit every single day. So, because I only eat like 1,800 calories a day, so it's hard. It's harder to have your weights go up when you're in a massive calorie deficit. So I'm still trying to cut. So I'm probably negative anywhere between 1,000 to 2,500 calories a day, just kind of depending on the day, how much cardio I do, how much I walk, how much I'm able to move at work and stuff like that. So I'm at a pretty significant calorie deficit every single day. So, but my goal is like, once I get down to like the 225, kind of see where I'm at, see if I'm actually cut up and shredded where I want to be, then I'll probably do a decently clean bulk and kind of go from there and see. But again, I'll be 39, or I'm 39, I'll be 40 in April. So I'm kind of just doing this for me. I don't really have anything. I always had a dream to eventually walk on stage at to do like a bodybuilding competition at some point. Like that was always my dream in my early to late 20s. Never really got to it, but we'll see. Joy, today's been good. I can't complain. I feel like things are really starting to come around in the right direction right now. Susie, so I think what I might do is continue my diet while I'm at work. So I'll go my protein shake, my 2 healthy meals, and then when I get home, I'll eat whatever Danny makes for dinner. So I'll eat a normal dinner at night. So that'll increase my calories pretty significantly without getting too dirty. So still keep my black coffee. On the weekends, maybe I'll allow myself some of that coffee with like some French vanilla creamer. So just do a little adaptations without adding a massive amount of calories in there. Because my biggest fear is...
Dad.
What's up?
Actually, never mind.
My biggest fear is doing all this work.
I thought Mom was down there.
She's not.
Okay.
Is doing all this work and then going back to eating how I used to eat and then putting it all the way back on. I mean, it's been 13 months of just grinding, cardio 5 days a week, lifting weights 5 days a week, eating healthy. I mean, guys, and half the time throughout the day, because I'm a social worker and I'm in the field, most of my food I eat cold. So cold chicken, cold rice, cold broccoli, just prepackaged, and I just sit there with a spoon. Sometimes I don't have a spoon. I'm like a savage, just it is what it is if I forget to bring a spoon, because you got to do what you got to do. Well, thanks, Devin. I appreciate that, man. Crush your goals, man. Keep crushing. I'm all about that. I love meeting people from all around the world, and I'm telling you, gym culture, it doesn't matter where you're from, is all the same. We all have the same goals. We're all working with the same thing. We're all working the same things. All right, guys, but I'm actually done with my workout. I did 4 sets of heavy deadlifts, 4 sets of 4 sets of bent over rows, 4 sets of lat pull downs, 3 sets of cable rows, and then straight arm cable extensions, I guess you call them, for like your lats. So I did all those. If you guys haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate that support. I'm about to hit, oh, his shirt came in. So I'm about to hit the pavement. Got to finish up that cardio, continue to get that weight loss done. But thanks, Devin. I will. Stay blessed. Have a good one, man. Hit the gym, guys. All right. Bye.